Let's give him a big round of applause. He's worked everywhere. He's done everything. Big round of applause for the man, Charlie Wiener. Let him hear
From 2 o'clock this morning when we were drunk over at Lorraine's house and she kept playing that fucking song over and over again. I said, you want to hear it one more time? I'll do it. I don't give a shit. How are you, folks? The old man dance. The white man dance, you got to do that. This is very cool, very cool. I love this place. We were out the other night and I got into an argument with a guy. At a bar.
Shocker.
Because I don't know where else I'd meet people. And it's, we were arguing about whether the American dream still exists. Now I'm going to get a little emotional here, but I'm going to tell you a true story that I can prove the American dream still exists, because you're looking at it. Okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you. And you can ask anybody in this club if this is not a true story. 13 months ago, a little over a year, 13 months, in this very room, you know what I was doing? I was busting tables and I was a dishwasher. And you can ask her. I was busting tables, I was a dishwasher. And Lorraine believed in me. She said, kid, something about you. I think you could do comedy. 13 months, I just do comedy. Headliner. And now I'm retiring. Tell me the American dream is not still exists. I have no idea how the show's gonna go tonight. Gotta be honest with you, I don't really give a shit. And I'm retired. I feel funny drinking this. Oh, shut up, grow up. I decided a year ago that I was going to retire, so I spent the last year going to all my favorite clubs and saying goodbye. And told my wife I go in on April 22nd, it's my last show. I'm retired. She's all fantastic. She goes, what does that mean? I go, I'm going to stay home. You have to understand, for 45 years, I've been on the road pretty consistent. I've been running this one for 39 years. I stay on the road and I send my money home. Things is changing. Ain't no money. Ain't no BB gone. She goes, well, what are you going to do? I go, I'll sit around. She goes, you're just going to sit around? I go, I'm tired. She goes, you're just going to sit around and do nothing? I said, no, maybe I'll do acid. That's how I do it. That way I'm still traveling. Cheaper, you don't have to put gas in the car. She goes, you're going to sit around and do acid? I go, plan? Yeah, I could. That's all you're going to do? I go, well, maybe I'll drive. Maybe I'll do acid and drive. How about that? That'd be a good idea. And don't you clam up on me, you sons of bitches. Because he's just looking at me going, you would not do acid and drive. Well, let me tell you something. You don't know me. Let's just say that I might have a few thousand times. And I don't recommend it, but I do because it's. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'll tell you the best time to do acid and drive is in the middle of the winter when it's snowing at night. And you're driving along and it snows. And then you put the brakes out for a second. I see how they did the Star Trek thing. Well, if you came to see a Christian show tonight, you came to the wrong club. I don't give a shit. It is a Christian show. I know I do a Christian show. And I listen to people when they leave, and they all leave going, Jesus Christ, what happened in there? I got them praying, that's all that matters. I'm retired. All of you, it's going to be like this all night, pretty much. Get ready. I spent, the funny thing is, I spent my life traveling. Traveled all over the country, and whatever. And now my wife and I are going to travel. We're going to travel for pleasure. We like to vacation. We like vacation. We like to go places. We like to do this. You got vacation? Have you ever been anywhere? Have you, like been up like Williamsburg or Busch Gardens? Have you ever been out of town? You know what I'm talking about? You been there? Have you been there? You people go anywhere! We love to vacation. I'll tell you this, since you've never vacationed, apparently, if you go on vacation, spend money. You're going on vacation, right? Right? Thank you, ma'am. Because if you're going on vacation to save money, you're fucking up your vacation, aren't you? I have friends that are like that. They'll call me, hey, Charlie, we're going on vacation. You want to go on vacation with us? Sure, where are you going? Go camping. Want to go camping? No! I did not scrimp and save all year so I could go shit in the woods. It had like 4 walls and a toilet and a king-size bed and an expanded cable and a big screen TV. That's what I want. My wife and I did camping is basic cable. Happened, accident, driving through across the country, going into Wyoming. I forgot to make a hotel reservation, so everybody's booked up. Found a little mom and pop place. Walked in there, my wife turned on the TV. She goes, oh my God, basic cable. Honey, you're in Wyoming. That's all they had when they came across the country in Conestoga wagons. Basic cable. Hooked it up to the oxen, and they just kept going. Look, it's in black and white. There used to only be 2 colors on TV, and shades. Black and white. You got young, aren't you? Making that up. How could they make people black and white? Well, God did. So there you go. Campers always want to do shit. That's the problem. Like, oh, please tell me there's hiking involved. We're going to climb to the top of the mountain. What bar is at the top of the mountain? There's no bar at the top of the mountain. Then why would we go there? How about we stay down here where the booze and the food is? I got a lot of friends that campers. Yeah, campers all over the damn place. They were all upset when the COVID came. And I missed the COVID, I'll tell you that right now. I missed the COVID. I wish that some bitch would come back. I wanted to come back with a vengeance. 10 times the COVID we had before. I love the COVID. Best excuse in the world. My wife's like, you ever going to cut the grass? Can't? COVID. I'll get to them pots and pans as soon as they clear up the COVID. Well, campers are like, we like to go camping, but we can't because of the COVID. I go, no, you can't. They want you to go outside. Go, put your tent in the backyard. What the fuck? They didn't. They're at home bitching, saving the money. Then they all want about these big RVs. You know, talk about the 80-foot RVs, it's like a city bus, right? These huge fucking RVs. Fucking dudes! 80 foot! Tooling down the highway. 2 little old people in it. Looking like the last raisins in the box. God won't get 4 miles to the gallon, bitching about the price of gas. Mark the son of a bitch, you dumb bastard. Trying to get away from it all by taking it all with them. Can't just have the 80-foot RV. You gotta have the Jeep on the back so you can drive to it or once you park the fucking thing. Right? On the back of the Jeep is a boat. On the back of the boat is another fucking RV. Like, what? Leave some shit at home. My wife and I do not camp. We go on vacation. We spend money. We stay in good hotels. We eat good food. We drink good wine. We have sex, I think. Not really sure. We're both a little older. We drink a little bit. Get up the next morning. We're naked. Sheets are all messed up. Look at my wife and go, did we, She's like, I don't know. I don't remember. I go, you happy? Are you satisfied? She goes, yeah. Okay, we're keeping that one that goes on the calendar. Working on a yearly total. You young people, when you get to a certain age, you're just trying to keep up an average. People fuck. I think we're going to need to clarify a few things in this show. See, the thing is, if you spend money on vacation, spend a lot of money, you got to be nice to each other. You want to screw that up, right? Right? I mean, if you're a camper, you're out in the woods, raining, 35 degrees out, she's pissed, get in a fight, kick out the fire, go home. Who gives a shit? You didn't lose anything. You spend $300, $400, $500 a night in a hotel room. Nice to each other. I know. My wife, as Bob said, my wife and I, we've been married 39 years. 39 years. Don't expect you to clap again. We don't give a shit either. Really just trying to outlast each other at this point. Yeah, but that would make you happy, wouldn't it? Bob was asking, how do you stay married that long? And it's really, because young people always want to know. And I got to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, we've known each other for about 15 minutes or so. Do I seem like the kind of guy that you would come and ask advice or information from? You got to be a dumb bastard, you're asking me. What's wrong with you? Maybe you should sober up. How do you stay married for 39, 40 years? How do you do that? Is it love? Is it respect? Is it companionship? What is it? What keeps you together for that long? Is it love? I don't know. Love comes and goes. You know that. You have 4 to 5 years. There's some days you can't stand each other. Well, not you. As an example. They go, if it's not love, what is it that keeps you together? I gotta be honest with you. Hate. Pure, unadulterated hate. Like a coal burning in your belly all the time. Just waiting for somebody to blow on it a little bit, fucking flame up. Just a consuming hate. Well, that can't be. If you hate each other, you get divorced. No. If you don't like each other, if you don't get along, you get divorced. You hate. Truly. From the bottom of your soul. You might actually make it into the divorce court. But all of a sudden you look across the room and you go, you are not getting out of here that easy. You sticking around, you die like you promised. I'm retired from this to do couple therapy. We may not save a lot. We're going to have a lot of fun. But you got to be nice. I see one of the best vacations we ever had was for our 35th wedding anniversary. We went to Europe for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Fantastic. Stayed in great hotels, spent a shit ton of money. So for 3 weeks, My wife could not tell me what a low-life piece of shit I was. But she didn't want to start any shit. And it took me about a week to realize that. I wonder how far I could push this. I was the most annoying son of a bitch in Europe. I thought her head was going to pop. At one point, I thought she bit her tongue in half. Just... Now everybody gets the memo about being nice to each other. We were in a bar in Salzburg, Austria. A young American couple apparently did not get the memo. Because they had a couple drinks and something just snapped. And they went at each other. It was great. They're standing in this bar just yelling at each other, going, I hate you more. I hate your family. I hate everybody you know. I hate your children. I know I birthed them, but I don't think they're mine. This is fantastic. Guy sitting next to me goes, we got to stop this. I go, well, you know, there's no band or anything tonight. Really all we got. Second act's about to start. I think what started him off is that she was doing the wifely duty, explaining to him about how much better person he would be if he would just change a few things about himself. That's wifely duty. See, you laugh. See, ladies, I get it. Guys get mad when their wife criticizes them or tells them things they can do to make themselves a better person. And you gotta understand, guys, they don't do that to nag or anything. They do that out of love. They love you. If you would just do a few things. Because a woman doesn't see you the way you see yourself, gentlemen. She sees you as possibilities. If you would only do just a couple little things, you might be useful. She looks at you as like a ball of clay. Throw it on the thing, and she's molding you. That's why women love the movie Ghost, because they're like, he's helping her mold. I feel like if they just do a couple things, they can make it into something useful, like a cup or an ashtray or something. It's love, gentlemen. And let me tell you a secret. My wife loves me. A lot. She is willing to take time out of a very busy day. The woman works, she volunteers, she's got a lot of shit going on. But she will stop her day to go into great detail about every little fucking thing I do. She's got charts and graphs. She's got a PowerPoint presentation and a slideshow. The woman put in some work, you better fucking pay attention. My friends look at me, they go, man, you've been married 39 years, that woman. You got the dumbest bastard on the planet. She's been telling you to do stuff for 39, same stuff, for 39 years, and you refuse to do it. Why don't you just change a few things for her? I said, to be honest with you, because I want to lose my wife. Okay, let me go to explaining her. See, women love a project. They love a good fixer-upper, right, ladies? You like to fix things. So that's me. I'm the fixer-upper. So if I do the things she wants me to do, the project is done. She don't need it anymore. She'll get another project. I can't afford to lose her. She's the one working. but I ain't stupid. So the funny thing was is, I decided that, after being a dick for so many years, my wife's birthday was coming up one year, a couple of years back, and I thought, I gotta get her a present. I don't have any money because I do this for a living. What can I give my wife? And I got her the best present any husband has ever given any wife. You know what I did? I found 3, 4 things that she'd been on me about changing, and I changed it. That's not the present. You know what I gave her? Hope. Hope is an amazing gift. Because now she thinks she's making progress. And then I stopped changing anything. A couple years went by, she goes, what happened? I thought we were making progress. You were all of a sudden changing. You were doing really well. What happened? I go, I don't know. What'd you do? That was a present to me, because now she thinks she fucked up. She goes, aren't you afraid she's going to get tired? She's going to leave? I said, no. No, because I fixed a couple things. I gave her hope. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There's something else I know about women. Women are unbelievably competitive, especially with other women. So maybe she probably hit the point a few times. She had the foot out the door. And all the money in the house gone. Fuck it. I'm done. But as soon as she got outside, she went, wait a minute. If I leave, what if some young hussy comes in here and finishes the project that I'm starting? Right there. It's like, I know he's wrong, but I just can't figure out the logic. We had fun. We had fun. I don't know. I should have no idea what I'm talking about anymore, do I? No. When the COVID came, and I was talking about that before, we'll talk about it again. When COVID came, at that point, my wife and I had been married 35 years. And at 35 years, I do not exaggerate this. This was my life. I was on the road literally 80 to 90% of the time. I was never home. And that's what 35 years brought you. And then COVID came. It changed. Here's something I did not realize. Every night when I went to bed, ma'am, she was there. Get up in the morning, sitting out in the kitchen, having a cup of coffee, reading the paper, I put the paper, and I'm like, what the fuck? Did you have a home? In more words, you won't have a home, you dumb bastard. After 18 months of staring at each other going, God, ain't right? My wife, she goes, you know, they're kind of opening up the country a little bit again. You seem pretty healthy to me. You put your mask on and start fucking driving somewhere. So I don't have any money. She goes, well, here's $100. That's eat cheap, you dumb bastard. So I did, and I want to get back on the road because I really do love this job. So what I did is I did my typical thing. I booked a 10-week tour where I started up. We live in Cleveland. My first stop was in St. Louis, and I do not make any shit up. I was in St. Louis, then I'd do a gig in Pittsburgh, then I'd come to the Eastern Seashore for a week, and then, God is my witness, the next gig I had was in Northern California, a little town in Northern California. It was very cool. And did you know you can get on one road out here on the East Coast, up near New York? Drive all the way, length and breadth of the 3,000 miles. What no? People don't seem impressed. Gave myself plenty of time, 2 days. Oh, you can make it. I have a little sinus thing going on. 3,000 miles, one road. Is that, I think, oh, yeah, let me see if I can press you with this. Did you know of the 3,000 miles, 2,947 of it is under construction right now? How did they do it? Volume, I'll tell you that. Cool thing was, it's been a while since I've driven in certain parts of the country, and I got to drive through Nevada. Anybody been to Nevada? Yeah. You went to Vegas or whatever? Did you fly? Yeah. Did you drive? Yeah. Okay, backing up on this. Nevada, for those of you that have never been, it's just biggest piece of shit state in the world. It is nothing but dead. Everything in it dead. Dead. The fucking dirt is dead. They plant dead seeds in the dead ground. They grow a dead bush which falls over and blows around the country. Fucking dead. It's a piece of shit. It's a stinking desert. That's a stinking shitty desert. It's not even a good desert. It's not the Sahara. It's not pretty. It's shit. The only reason we have Nevada, and as far as I'm concerned, give it back to the Mexicans. Fuck it, take it out. I'll throw Texas in the deal too. We don't need that. The only reason we have Nevada is because of Las Vegas. It's a gambler. And they put it out in the middle of a stinking desert. And I did not know this. Apparently, sin cannot get across sin. I'm not a biblical scholar, I don't know, but it seems to fucking work. I don't know. But the thing is, we don't need it anymore. You can gamble in every state in this country. We don't need fuck Nevada. Because the thing is, Nevada doesn't really have weather. It's always the same. Everything's exactly the same. So the roads are in pristine condition. They don't freeze and stuff like I thought freezing. No, pristine. But they want some of that construction money. So they shut down 400 miles, one lane on Interstate 80. But they're not doing shit. There's nobody there. There's not a guy leaning on a shovel somewhere. No. At least dump a load of dirt or something so it looks like you got nothing. So now you're driving through this shithole at 45 miles an hour because some jagoff from Kansas saw a sign that says, "My daddy works here, stay go 45. Fuck, there's nobody there! Have you done it for the first 100 miles? There's nothing! So instead of seeing Nevada the way you should see it at 120 miles an hour, and it's just a blur going by, now you go 45. And the thing is, Vegas is doing all right, but the rest of Nevada's not. Because nobody goes there anymore. You don't have to. So these little towns are drying up. I'm driving along, I have plenty of time to look around. 45 miles an hour. And I start coming up on this little shithole town. And they got a big billboard that says, "Welcome to our shithole little town." Won't you stop by our shithole little casino? God is my witness, we just got Denny's. You are 1 week away from being an abandoned gas station. It got me to thinking, I drive through Omaha one time. When I drive through towns, I like to listen to local radio stations to see what's going on. And I do that, Ken. I do not make this shit up. I'm listening to this radio station, and 3 times in the 25 minutes it took me to go through Omaha, they played a commercial for the local gentleman's club. Titty bar. You know what I'm talking about? You remember? You know what I'm talking about? That song's going to be coming up a lot during this show. I love it. I love Wind and Fire anyway. So, anyway, again, don't make this up. And so, like several times in this 30-second spot for the titty bar, they mentioned that they have the best hamburger in Omaha. Now, I'm not an advertising genius, but it just seems to me if you have a titty bar, and you're advertising your hamburger, you're spending your money on the wrong meat. Which I thought was pretty funny, so I called my wife to tell her how clever I am. And she goes, "You're a clever little wiener." She goes, "But not all titty bars are just titty bars. They have naked guys in them." I said, "I can work with that. How about all the tits and dick you want and try the burger?" I mentioned I'm retired. So, it's gonna drive to Nevada, 45 miles an hour. I'm about to lose my damn mind. I'm about ready to go barrel hunting is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start fucking they ain't doing shit anyway. Nobody working. They're like a godsend. And again, I know I shouldn't tell this story because I'm gonna do it anyway. Like a godsend, like a mirage up ahead. See one guy working. He's driving one of these graders, you know what I'm talking about, with the blade in the middle? And he's driving along the side of the highway. He's pushing the sand against the highway. Like this. So in case you fall asleep because you're driving through Nevada and you drive off the highway, you won't fall 2 inches into the desert. Now, I know you're looking up here going, "Is that the crux to the story?" "Nay," I said. Shakespeare. A lot of people compare me to Shakespeare. The language. Again, the guy in the grader was doing his job, but the person that caught my eye was the fellow following him in a pickup truck going 3 miles an hour behind him. And I'm not talking about the guy driving. I'm talking about the guy in the bed in the pickup truck following the grader who was taking grass seed and straw. Okay, maybe I didn't describe Nevada well enough. Nothing grows there! It's dead! And this guy thinks he's not doing that for fun. He thinks it's gonna grow. That is the most optimistic man on this planet. Because God couldn't make stuff grow. God been Mother Nature right there 10,000 years ago said, "Fuck it, let's go to Colorado and plant trees." And here's this guy. I gotta meet this guy. So I pulled my car over and walked up to where he was driving. Because even with a bum knee, I'd go 4 miles an hour. Because I thought, I might have to follow this man. But let's just say, out of the thousands and thousands of grass seed he throws in this stinking desert, one blade of grass. He beats God. I might have to follow this man. I have to say, I did meet him. We had a nice little talk. A little Mexican fella. His name was Jesus. For the rest of it, J-E. Jesus Christ, Paul, come on. So my wife says to me, as I'm getting ready to go off on this 10-week tour, she goes, you're going to be 10 weeks in the car by yourself. Maybe you could take a little time during that drive and kind of consider the things that we've discussed that will make you a better human being. Well, I'll be in the car all by myself. Won't you write those down on a piece of paper and I'll stick them on the dashboard so I can consider them while I'm driving. Because I don't like your attitude. Well, I put that on the list. She looked at me, she goes, we've been married 38 years at that time. 38 years. You've not changed a bit, have you? You same piece of shit I married 38 years. You are the same drunken ass you were. I go, do you know how hard it's been to maintain that? Every time I think about improving myself, I go, oh no, that's not the guy she fell in love with. So, I'll tell you a little secret about myself that I don't think I need to share because you probably already figured it out. I don't really give a shit what I look like. I never have. I don't care. I don't look in mirrors. I really don't. I get out of the shower and go, let's go. I just don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm 70 years old. I'm married to someone for 39 years. I don't give a fuck with it. But when we're going off on this tour, we decided we'd do a little shopping first. And I did something I normally try to avoid, like the plague. We were walking through the mall or something, and I just inadvertently looked to my right, and I caught my reflection in the mirror. Holy shit, I let myself go. 18 months of COVID, I look like shit. I need a haircut. So I gotta get a haircut, be in front of people. I can't go out looking like this. I look like I'm like a homeless guy. You have to get a haircut. But you can't. So when else she goes, COVID. And I just want to get a haircut. That's all. I just want to get a haircut. She goes, you can't. COVID. It's on the news. You can't get a haircut. COVID. I'm sorry. Fucked up. My fault. They're like watching the Jesus thing. I feel like he didn't give the respect that he should have gotten. It kind of threw me off a little bit. I forgot to mention a very pertinent fact in our lives, and that is, for 39 years, no one has cut my hair except my wife. She's going to get a haircut. She goes, you can't COVID. I go, haircut. Because you can't COVID. I said, I had my tongue in your mouth last night. We're okay. I made that part up. See, but my wife didn't want that. She didn't want to do it. You know why? Because she didn't give a shit what I look like either. She wants me to look like this. You know why? And I swear to God, I don't make this shit up. We've known each other for 40 minutes. Get a pretty complete picture of a person in 40 minutes. No. This is it. This is not an act. I am not up here doing an act. This is me. And if Jesus, from the previous story, well, do not feel you gave enough respect. And I'm going to call him now and say, well, okay, I don't know. Do you know people in Newport? If he is the most optimistic person on the planet, my wife's number 2. I'm serious. You know how I know that? Because she honestly believes in her little heart, in her heart of hearts, in her little people heart. She honestly believes that somewhere in this world There is another woman that wants to have sex with this. Like, come on. Nobody drinks like you do. Pretty sure that's where the fight started. Now she's mad at me. She goes, I'll cut your hair. How do you want your hair cut? Then well, you've got it for 39 years. She says, how do you want it cut? How do you want it? You want it to go in the cut? I said, well, you don't know me. She says, how do you want your hair? I don't give a shit. Shave my head. Give me a mohawk. Fucking cut my hair. And she goes, well, her lips do. Apparently I crossed the line that I didn't notice. My fault, I accept full responsibility. Now, see there, I would like you to cut my hair. I would like you to cut my hair, but makes you want to fuck me. Turns out my wife's not that good of a barber. She's sitting right there. I don't care. You know what? You know what? Here's what I'll tell you something. People say to me, you're a funny little man on stage, but you don't say that shit when you get home. Oh. Yeah, I do. I didn't used to. I used to keep it inside. Most men, we say a lot of things inside. That's when we know it's our inside voice, because she can't hear. But unfortunately, my brain has developed like the rest of my body, and there's a lot of leakage. And sometimes it leaks out. I mean, like, you can tell by the expression on her face, like, oh my God, I believe I verbalized that. Freedom. Freedom getting old. I don't give a shit. I love this. I do. This is the best damn time of your life. Actually, the two best times of your life, I will tell you this. The two best times of your life are before you're 10 and after you're 60. 50 years in between, fucking wasted time. Worry about your job, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, kid, where, before you're 10 after 60, you don't give a shit. That's true. I'm retired. Anybody here retired? You give a shit? Give a shit? Not anymore, huh? Well, you got nothing on me! I cut the chain! Fuck you! Done? 40, 10 after 6. Anybody got kids? Anybody got small kids? Little one? Under 5? Under 10? Anybody? Little one? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? You? You got it? What do you got? 6 and 8. 6-year-old. Boy, girl? Both boys? Nice. Is the 6-year-old ever cuss?
That's why he's not here.
Does he?
He's not here. We would have brought him, but
Well, you could have.
he didn't need any more content.
Where's he going to learn it? On the street?
He already has.
There you go. It's funny, isn't it? You laugh, don't you? Yeah. Are you getting mad?
Well, we have to do the. He uses it very appropriately.
So, there you go. See, because my daughter, my oldest daughter,
Yeah.
the one got here tonight, apparently. When she was 5 years old, she dropped her first F-bomb. And my parents were older. It got a little quiet.
Been there.
Just saying that had you dropped a pin on shag carpeting, it was kind of like Hiroshima. My father was staring at me and goes, aren't you going to correct her? Oh, no, she used it right. He was being a little fuck. What do you want? What's more important, grammar or vocabulary? I think grammar is important. Now my daughters swear more than I do. Brought them up right. I love being 70. I do. I don't know if we got any old folks here, but I'll tell you what, a lot of guys, people are afraid of getting old. Let me tell you something. There's freedom. There's freedom. And we don't talk about it being proud. Because I'll tell you what, gentlemen, you're young. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Nobody ever told me, and I found it out. Here's a look. We have a superpower. Old men have a superpower. You know what it is? We're invisible to pretty young girls. They can hear us, they can't see us.
That's not true.
They have no idea right now. If there's young girls here right now, they just go, who the fuck is talking? Name it up. I was at the grocery store the other day, trying to check out the little girl checking out, 22-year-old girl, cute as a button. So I talked to her, I'm a friendly guy. And she's like, looking around, wondering where the voice is going. The universe is talking to me. Up her, I'll push her. You get a nice little titty. She's like, the universe thinks I have nice little titty, and you too. They're 22. 22-year-old titties are just a wonder. Fantastic. They're wonderful. Don't stop on me now, folks. You fucking know. 22-year-old titties are hopeful. They're happy. They're full of joy. They're energetic. They'll look you right in the eye and go, let's do something. That's a 22-year-old titty. That's a challenge. 40-year-old titties ain't like that. 40-year-old titties been around, they've done some shit, maybe they ain't so proud of it. You pop them babies out there like, oh, no, what do we know? Yeah, one is looking over here. Stop me when I start lying, ladies and gentlemen. So my wife, I love my wife, but one of the things she's trying to change about me is that she knows I've been on the road for my whole life, and I eat for shit. I don't lie about it. I eat crap because it's cheap. I eat McDonald's, I eat burger. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Just I put any kind of crap in this body because I don't care. She's like, you eat all that greasy food, it's gonna kill you. I go, no, it's not. It's gonna keep me running. That's what I do. Back in the 1970s, I was an auto mechanic for a few years. One of the jobs I had. And one thing I learned about being an auto mechanic is that you have to get an oil lube and filter, where you lubricate on the joints. If you don't, they'll freeze up. There's enough grease to keep moving. So she won. That joke was funnier 50 years ago. People knew what a lube job was. Now they think, well, is that on Pornhub? I don't know what that is, but I read an article in Playboy about it. So my wife's trying to make me eat shit she knows I hate. I hate mushrooms. I hate them with a passion. I have never liked mushrooms. I hate them. Do you hate them? Anybody hate mushrooms? See, people try to make you eat them, don't they? They chop up your face, they're going to put them in the food. I find every piece of it. They're like, how'd you find them? They taste like shit. My mother used to say, you can't taste them. I go, you can't taste them, don't put them in the food. I can taste them. They taste like a dog's ass, and don't ask me how I know that. I was drinking that night. Happy dog. Anyway, so... and the other thing that bothers my wife about my dietary habits is I do not now, nor have I ever eaten vegetables. I do not like them. Sam I am. I do not eat them in a can. I don't give a shit. I hate vegetables. I don't eat them. I think it's wrong. I think if you eat vegetables, I wish you would stop. They didn't do a fucking thing to you. No sport involved, there's no nothing. Leave the vegetables alone. If we have any vegetarians here right now, you can kiss my little white ass. Got any vegans? Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because these are the most annoying sons of bitches on the planet. They're the only people that feel it's okay for them to come up to you while you're eating and get in your face. I'm sitting in a restaurant trying to enjoy a nice thick juicy steak because I like nice thick juicy steak.
Yeah.
Is that right? Some whiny little vegetarian got to come stomping up to my table. They don't eat meat, they got no energy. Like, you know, they used to be alive. Well, it's not anymore. Get the fuck away from me. Because if there's one difference between vegetarians and carnivores, we kill what we eat before we eat. They don't. No. These people are sick. They got in the spring, they clear a little spot in the yard. They got the dirt and everything else. Get a nice mulch in there. Get some fertilizer and stuff. And they clean it all out. Then they take a seed. Are you warm enough in there? Do you want a blanket over you? Just stay right in there. You could do some warm you cold. I'll come every day and I'll water you, and I'll talk to you, and I'll sing to you. What they do? All of a sudden one day, little sprout pops up. Now you gotta bring the stereo out so you can play Rachmaninoff and Shostakovich and Beethoven and Mozart so the fucking thing will have culture. Not they're reading the book to them every day. Hello, you gotta have... And it works. So, 18 little meters on there. So they feed it every day, fertilize it, take care of it, right? Rub it down. The meters get bigger and bigger and bigger. Big red juicy tomatoes. And they go out one day. Do they take it in the house? Oh no, you can't wait. Oh no. Juice is running down their chin. They're just down there eating tomato. Right in front of their friends and family. You think the potatoes don't have eyes?
The corn has ears.
That joke has been funny since 1978. When I started my first one. So, my wife's decided, because she's the decider in our relationship, I don't know when that happened, but apparently we voted on it and I lost. I thought she was making it up, and then she goes, no, here's the vote totals. I was like, yep, 1-1. I lost that one. Personally, I think she's trying to steal the election. So my wife decided that since I'm not gonna eat right, we're gonna start doing exercise and stuff. I'm like, I'm already exercising. I'm already walking from the couch to the fridge to get a beer, walking back. It's almost 12 miles a night. Fridge ain't that far, but if you want results, you gotta put in the reps. That's all I'm saying. Put in the work. Because my wife, now it's just I had a hard time getting this woman to marry me because I'd been married before, unsuccessfully. Well, my fault. I refused to get a job. And she knew that I've been a musician since 1966. I've been doing this since like 1972, 73. So she was like, well, you are one broke-ass mofo, aren't you? Yeah. So she knew that I had not lived an exemplary existence. She goes, all right, well, I'm kind of a responsible person. I'll marry you, but first I want to see your checkbook.
Uh-oh.
Here.
Fair.
I found it. Handed it over to her, and she's looking through that part where you're supposed to scribble and write numbers and stuff. Whatever the thing is. And a look of horror came over her face. And she just stared at me and went, have you ever balanced this? I go, is that like a drinking game where you hold it on your finger for a little while? She looks at me, she goes, you are the most immature, irresponsible person I've ever met. And I was about really to lose it right there. I thought that was unfair and everything else. I was about to, but then all of a sudden it dawned on me, she's not being nasty. She's the decider in this. So she is, at this point, defining our position in the relationship. She's decided that I shall be the immature, irresponsible one, and I'm like, fuck, I got that wrapped. I don't even have to be trained. So my wife decided what we're going to do. We're going to get a couple bicycles. We were right around the neighborhood. Well, that's a great idea. I was just on a bike 57 years ago. Things changed that much. Made a mistake of telling a friend of mine that we're thinking about getting bicycles. And he was like, well, I can help you. I'm a bicycle enthusiast. Okay, well, then you get the fuck away from me right now. I don't know if you've ever decided to change some activity in your life. And you tell a friend about it, they're like, well, I'll help you. I'm enthusiastic. They're not enthusiastic. They're addicted to it. They're addicted. They've lost all common sense when it comes to whatever that activity is. You know, what kind of bike you want. If it's just a little bike with a little ding-ding bell. Basket big enough for a six-pack. You work that working out. Because a week something like that at the grocery or at the bike store for probably $1,200, $1,500. Insane. So that's what kind of money in a bike. He goes, what kind of bike you want? I go, a Huffy. Okay, thank you for the elder people over there. Younger people going, I think he's talking about doing drugs again. He goes, we'll get you a Huffy somewhere. He said, but you gotta get a helmet. I go, well, that's not gonna happen. Never worn a helmet in my life. I wore a helmet when I was a kid. They hadn't been invented yet. They had them, we would just beat the shit out of each other with them. I wear a helmet when I walk, when I talk. I rode motorcycles for years. Never wore a helmet. Wow, never. I have been downhill skiing for 39 years. Never once worn a helmet. And this thing is fantastic. I have whacked the living shit out of this thing. Solid. I don't need a helmet. We were skiing over in West Pennsylvania one time. I wound up a double black diamond. Now, for those of you that are not skiers, double black diamond, if we're skiers like me, go to dive. It's straight down. And I'm coming down this thing twice the speed of sound. Now, I know you say, how do you know you were going twice the speed of sound? Very simple. I could not hear myself scream in my own head. And I'm starting to think maybe we should discuss turning and stopping at some point. But I got a clear shot. There's not a tree, there's nothing. I'm fucking barreling along. I'll just ride this sumbitch out. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, little stone building jumped in front of me. I'm like, well, that's not good. Luckily, I happen to be a devotee of 1950s teen movies. Every 1950s teen movie, very pivotal moment happens when the two guys, the good guy and the evil guy, are fighting over the pretty little girl. They decide the only way they can decide who gets the pretty little girl is one guy gets in his car, guy's a mile this way, guy gets in his car, guy's a mile that way, they turn around, drive straight at each other 100 miles an hour. Because they know at one point, where they hit, somebody will turn off. It's called chicken. I know this good. Done that. So I throw that in. So I'm heading into this thing. I know that little building jumped in front of me. Jumped the hell out of the way. The flaw in my plan was apparently this little stone building had never seen 1950s teen movies. Didn't know the rules. Stood its ground. I hit that son of a bitch head on. You ever see the stone building just go like a cartoon? I went down, head first. My wife skied over. She's like, oh my God, I thought you were dead. Did you laugh when you said that?
Yes, yes.
So we're not getting a bicycle. Went up to my corner bar to celebrate that fact. I love my corner bar. I go up there. It's a very friendly little place. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the best time to go because there are very few people in there. You can drink. I walked in there and it's empty. Nobody in there. Not even the bartender. I'm like, shit. But I'm a patient man. I went and sat at the bar. Wait 10, 15 minutes, still no bartender. Where the hell is she? Is this self-serve night? I gotta be honest, I love self-serve night. You get a much better drink, and I'm really good to you. Best drink I ever had there, young fella. Here, you take this $50, you put that in your shirt. You don't tell your wife about it. In that little vignette, I'm both people. After about a half hour, bartender comes out of the back room where she was stocking, I guess, and she's dabbing at herself with a towel. I'm like, what happened to you? She goes, I spilled a half bottle of bourbon on my boobs. Really? I find that attractive. Two things I dearly love, bourbon and boobs. I never thought about putting them together. You may be onto a new cocktail. She goes, ask smart ass what I'm going to do if the cops stop me on the way home. So tell them to smell your breath, not your breast. It's like a gift. It just comes to me like that. I don't even have to think about it. But while I was sitting there waiting for her and there was nobody there to distract me, I started thinking, which is never really a good idea with me. I started, my wife is one of these perfume-wearing women. You know what I'm talking about? The cologne, the stinky shit. Do you ladies wear the stinky shit? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Do you wear it? Okay, back me up on this, because my theory is she wears it to attract me. We're losing the young people. But my point is, if she's using it to attract me, she's wasting her money. Number one, I'm already attracted to it. Number two, this shit's expensive. A little bottle of perfume is like $100. You want to attract me? You need some bottle of bourbon for $35. Little bourbon here, little bourbon here, little bourbon here, little beer here. I will drink you up. I'll tell you what, folks, you want to be cost effective. You buy a pound of bacon for $3. I love bacon. around the house smelling like bourbon and bacon, you will never leave that house. So there you go. Getting old. I like being old. I do like being old. I like it about older. I'm only 70, so I'm doing pretty good. I don't care. I'm going off. I'm stopping doing this because I've been on the road for so many years that I would just want to stay home and I write books now. That's what I'm doing. Because I like writing books. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm working on my 6th novel. I've written a biography of my father and a memoir of a guy that was in rock and roll for 60 years, and it's been fun. I'm just having a ball with it. I don't give a shit. I'd be writing right now if you fuckers were here.
True story.
Did we lose all the young ones? Oh, they still God bless you. Let the other one, they're no fun. You are. Old people are fun.
Right? I
I gotta be honest, I'm glad you stuck around because you know why? Because young people, and I want to get this out of your head. Young people think you should be ashamed of getting older. And I know that because every young person I've ever met always asks the same thing. Would you want to be young again? No. No, I did it once, I didn't do it well. I do this well. I get cranky old man. Curmudgeon. Yeah, I got that baby wrapped up. It fits me like a wrinkled glove. Cause everything about me is wrinkled, I'll tell you that. Speaking of which, you know, ladies, the best thing you can get out of a penis?
Oh my God.
The wrinkles. You remember? Guys, like, don't you miss dating 22-year-old girls? I go, no. I have 2 daughters. I didn't like them when they were 22. You ever talked to a 22-year-old girl? Nice house, no furniture. I'll wait for you on that one. That's worth waiting on. Don't come up to me after the show. Go, I'm 22. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. Bullshit. You ever talked to a 22-year-old girl? Girl bubbling for the hopes and dreams, and life's gonna be an adventure. Oh, shut the fuck up. That is not a woman. A woman's got some miles on her. She's tired. She's bitter. Her only hope is that I'll leave her alone. Her only dream is that I'll die before the money's gone. That's a woman. I like my women like I like my coffee. Cold and bitter. That's right. You don't start off that way. You gotta leave them on the counter for a while. You know, I don't even know what half of this shit means, sir. You're looking like I got nothing either. I don't know. You know what? I think people are afraid of getting older because they don't hang around with old people. My dad, last January turned 98 years old. He is still sharp as a tack, drives, going everywhere. We're going to take him down to New Orleans to the World War II Museum because he wants to the National Museum down there, and he landed on Omaha Beach. That was not his favorite vacation, I don't think. Nice beach. Fuck, look at the traffic. To this day, I would not take the man on. He'd kill me. I love my father, and he's the one that really kind of inspired me about what old people are supposed to be like. And the biggest thing I learned from my father was that apparently old men, and I think it's genetic, I don't know, but apparently old men at certain points of their life have to spew the most goofy, incoherent shit they can think of, as if it's the most profound thing anybody's ever heard. Go to my dad's house not long back. We're from Cleveland. We are not known as a sports town. Our football team's only sucked for a quarter of a century. Actually, the best years they've had in the last 50 years is when they moved them to Baltimore. I'm over there bitching to my dad. I go, how can they suck year after year? 25 years these guys have sucked. They're just horrible. How can they suck year after year? My father looks at me and goes, well, you know, fish always smells from the head.
Oh my God. The line is here.
What did you say? Do you think they'll ever win anything? Well, even the blind pig finds the corn every one. You're making this shit all of them do it. They all do it. Talking to a friend of mine on the phone the other day. I said, how's it going? He goes, man, I am having a day. Hey, really, what's going on? He says, I swear to God, every time I turn around, I'm stepping on my own dick. I've never heard that expression. I was a little curious. I said, you can step on your own dick? This man is 6'2". He's got a 34-inch inseam. That is a big dick. I couldn't step on my own dick if you cut my legs off. I really wish that was a joke. Some people figure, what's the show going to be like? I know it's going to last a while because I got no place to go now. I'm retiring. My wife really don't want me at all. So she's like, you stay up there and tell your little jokey jokes there. I said, well, what happens if I forget? She goes, you Brinkman? Trying to get a few more in before I retire.
No.
Yeah. I literally, I first did comedy, 72, 73, I guess. I was in a duo, a musical duo, because that's how I started my career in 1966, playing music. And I wasn't very good on a guitar. I was a bass player, but I had a guitar. And the guy I was playing with, he was the main, one was the main guy. I broke up strings and they changed strings. He's like, you got to fill the time. I said, that'll do. So I started doing this story in a horrible British accent going about hunting tigers in India. And it was so stupid. But people laughed. I was like, fuck, this is great. I didn't realize it was going to last for this long. I thought I'd grow out of it, and so did most everybody else, but apparently I never did. And comedy's changed a lot 50 years. 50 years ago, we used to just tell stupid shit, and people would laugh. We're happy. And everybody goes, no, you got to have a message now, because it's, it's socially, you got to be socially conscious or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, here's my message. Fuck it. If you keep that in your back pocket, that'll come in very handy. You pulled over by the cops and they go, you know how fast you're going? Fuck it. You tell me. That ain't my job. I wasn't looking at it. You don't want all uptight about it. Not me. I don't give a shit how fast I'm going. I'll make a good time until you fuck it up. Perhaps you should go bother somebody breaking the law. And I've always thought relationships are funny. I think relationships are hysterical. I don't know how men and women ever got together in the first place, to be honest with you. I don't. I understand gay people. I understand lesbians. I understand that they got it worked out. But they have nothing to do with the other sex. They're like, fuck it, I know how all your plumbing works. I'll just stick with that, because I got the same shit. Men don't know. We don't know how to work a woman. We're like fucking technical. It was 34 left. And then they pressed the button. Wrong button again. Men are easy. You just fucking touch your dick and okay, let's go. We aren't men. Well, we got an automatic. You just touch that thing. We're like, run, let's go. I don't give a shit. You can sit there trying to start that woman for a year. You're like, fucking turn it over, turn it over. You're like, no, you did that once, and then you get the fuck away from there. Man, we got nothing in common. We don't do anything the same. We can get quiet again, didn't it? I'll tell you what, we don't do the same. We don't argue the same. I'll tell you that. Right? You ever been in an argument with a woman, gentlemen? You pussy whipped little bastard. You are going to leave me up here with my tiny little dick hanging out, aren't you? Why did he stick his thumb between his legs? I mentioned, I'm sorry. Can't win an argument with a woman because we don't know what the hell we're doing. Nobody teaches us. Nobody helps us. So I'm about to give you the benefit of my 7 years on this planet, my few marriages. Gentlemen, you pay attention to this for the younger guys mostly. Here's what I've discovered. You are in an argument with a woman, apparently, supposed to be paying attention. Didn't know that. I thought every time we got in an argument, she was going to spend a half a day telling me what a low-life piece of shit I was. Other people would do what I do and stuff like that. And I'm like, we have covered this church many times. So I feel like I don't need to be there. But when she starts in on me, in my head, I'm fishing. Anybody fish? Very relaxing. So like this, where guys, they start getting mad at their wives and their girlfriends because they're telling them this shit because they're listening. I'm not. She's over here, she reading me the riot act in my head. I'm standing on the bank of a nice little lake. Sun is shining, birds are singing, I'm out there just fishing. A little buzzing going on over here. I don't know what the hell it is. Sometimes I even put a hook on it. I throw a bobber in the water and drink beer in my head. And that's all right, you relax, I don't care. Because I know the nice thing about fishing in your head is that you don't have to pay that much attention to it. So you can keep your ear out for what's going on over here. Because I know at some point, the intensity of her argument is going to increase. The volume's going to go up. That means I got to put the pole down, come back inside. But she is about to make an exclamatory remark, solidifying her point, and I am expected to respond intelligently. Problem is, I ain't been listening for the last hour and a half. And I got to start making assumptions. I have to assume she's been telling me I'm a low-life piece of shit. Other people wouldn't do what I do. She could have done better. The thing is, I agree with her, 100%. Absolutely, right, sir? Could have done a hell of a lot better. A woman is a good-looking woman. She's got a good job. She's got a lot going for her. She is a dynamic human being. She could have done so much better. But that's not my fault. I'm not the one that fucked up. You fucked up. What are you yelling at me for? You ought to be coming to me for advice, consultation. Oh, how did you marry so well? Well, I got a drunk one day, throw a white dress on her, and I had insurance for the last 38 years. Yelling at the wrong person, you ought to be standing in front of the mirror going, I'll tell you what, little girl, this is where you fucked. Mama drank too much, party too much, and that's why you wound up with this half blind, half deaf, old piece of shit, one hip piece of nothing. You tell her, honey, you tell her. Can't get your teeth. Can't do that, women don't like honesty. You got quiet again then. And I got to channel what my father taught me. It's going on about, she could have done better. Why can't I just be like other people? I look around and I go, well, guinea pig ain't a prairie dog. Sorry. Guinea pig ain't a prairie dog. That's what we do. That's what I tell them. And I walk away. And like 2 hours later, she's still standing on, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know, I mean, we ain't fighting anymore. Just saying. Dinner ready? Thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been a great night now. All right. We're gonna do this. Let's break some up and bring them to the show. My daughter and her boyfriend Bill over here from Charlotte. I love all right, let me get my shit together for a second. I won't, I don't care. When I said he'd retire, I decided I spent a year going around to all my favorite clubs. I want to go back and see all the people that I want to see. I have friends in this business for a long time. I've traveled all over the country. I've performed in 49 states, half Canada. I've performed in Ireland. I've performed in the Netherlands and stuff, and it's been a great career. So, but where I had to take time and decide where I wanted to finish. Here. These are the finest people. They're friends. This is family here now. This is family. I came here. I wanted to be surrounded by love, by friends and family, and I am. And I cannot thank you enough for coming out. This has just been, Lorraine and Corey are dear friends. They've been doing enough to help other people. I love them dearly. Everybody in this place, this is just the most magnificent place. I hope you realize what an absolute gem you have here. So please continue to support this. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset and get drunk is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go from there. I'm afraid I'd lose it tonight. So far, I'm okay. I'll go cry someplace else. No, it's 50 years. It's a job I love dearly. But it's time, you get to the time and then it's it. I wanted to quit while I still love it. I wanted to quit while I'm, while I'm doing, I think, pretty good shows. And I wanted to come here and do it with my friends. And I'm getting off the road because it's getting dangerous. People don't pay attention anymore. Right? All over the place. You got phones, you got computers, you got all shit going on in the car. You're not paying attention driving. People don't focus. Makes me crazy. I'm going to get killed out there one of these days. And I think we need to teach people how to focus while they're driving. I've come up with a plan. I think when we teach young people how to drive, we should teach them how to have sex while they're driving. Now, I'm not talking about roadhead. I think that's too easy. I'm talking about you driving through the mountains of Virginia on these sharp curves, just like 75, 80 miles an hour. She is naked, hopping up and down on your little pole while you're driving. You are focused. You might think that's a driving skill. They have to put it on the driver's exam in every state in the country. Because I honestly believe if you can't fuck and drive, you can't fucking drive. I believe so much I put on a bumper sticker. It just simply states if you can't fuck and drive, you can't fucking drive. If you like one of these, I'll be selling them after the show because I'm trying to retire. Thank you all very much for laughing. Thank you very much for my career.
You guys gave me a great send-off. If you can take your way stuff tonight, one last time, folks. Let me hear from up here. Charlie Wiener. You guys have a great night. Take care of yourself. Good night.
Nice job on the.